Have you ever noticed how in many situations the loudest voice doesn't win, but the one who waits calmly does? In a fast-paced world full of noise and instant reactions, mastering the ability to wait quietly without saying a word can unlock a hidden power that most people ignore. This power can give you control, influence, and peace without needing to raise your voice or force your opinions. Waiting calmly is not about passivity or weakness. It's a strategic choice. It's the difference between reacting impulsively and responding thoughtfully. When you wait silently, you're giving yourself time to see the bigger picture, to understand the motivations behind actions, and to prepare your response with clarity and strength. This kind of patience is a secret weapon in negotiation, leadership, and personal growth. Many people rush into conversations or conflicts trying to prove their point, but they end up losing control of the situation. Their words become weapons against themselves, exposing frustration and impatience. But those who master the art of silent waiting can observe without judgment, learn without interruption, and act decisively at the right moment. This quiet strength creates respect and authority. In this video, we will uncover how the power of waiting calmly can transform your life by improving your emotional intelligence, increasing your patience, and sharpening your decision-making skills. You'll discover why silence can speak louder than words and how mastering it can turn challenges into opportunities. So, if you want to gain real power, influence, and calm in your life, stay with me as we explore this hidden skill step by step. The hidden power of waiting calmly lies in how it allows you to control your reactions and shape the outcome without rushing into conflict or hasty decisions. Most people feel pressured to respond immediately, fearing silence might be perceived as weakness or indecision. However, it is the calm silence that often speaks the loudest and commands the most respect. When you choose to wait quietly, you step out of the noise and chaos of the moment. You give yourself the chance to process emotions, analyze facts, and anticipate possible reactions. This space between stimulus and response is where true power is found. It gives you clarity, enabling you to make decisions based on logic rather than impulse. This ability to wait is especially critical in difficult conversations or negotiations. Those who speak first often reveal their hand prematurely, giving away leverage. But those who master the art of calm waiting hold the advantage. They see the full picture, understand the underlying motives, and respond in a way that strengthens their position. Moreover, waiting quietly is a form of self-discipline and emotional intelligence. It helps you detach from the urge to react impulsively and instead cultivate patience and strategic thinking. By practicing silent waiting, you train your mind to stay composed under pressure, leading to better control over stressful situations. The benefits of mastering this hidden power extend beyond just interpersonal interactions. It influences your mental well-being by reducing anxiety and improving focus. You become less reactive to external chaos and more grounded in your personal values and goals. In a world obsessed with speed and immediate gratification, embracing the power of calm waiting sets you apart. It cultivates resilience and a deep sense of confidence, showing others that you are someone who thinks before acting and acts with purpose. As you develop this skill, you will notice a shift in how people perceive you. Respect replaces impatience, influence replaces aggression, and calm replaces chaos. This transformation can open doors in every area of your life, from relationships to career, making waiting quietly one of the most powerful tools at your disposal. Understanding the true power of silent waiting means realizing that it's not just about staying quiet. It's about strategically choosing when to act and when to hold back. This balance creates a magnetic force around you, drawing respect and attention without saying a single word. In moments of tension or conflict, people expect immediate reactions. They want to see you flustered or rushed, thinking that will give them control. But when you remain calm and silent, it disrupts their expectations and leaves them uncertain. This uncertainty is your power. It forces them to reconsider their approach and gives you the upper hand. Silent waiting also sharpens your emotional resilience. It teaches you to separate your worth from the opinions or provocations of others. When you refuse to react impulsively, you protect your inner peace and prevent toxic dynamics from taking root. Your silence becomes a shield, one that is stronger than any argument or confrontation. This form of self-control requires discipline and practice, but the payoff is immense. You gain clarity, reduce stress, and cultivate a mindset that navigates challenges with grace. Over time, those around you will notice your composed presence and instinctively respect your boundaries. Remember, power doesn't always come from what you say. It often comes from what you choose not to say. The greatest influence lies in your ability to wait, observe, and respond only when it truly matters. If you want to master the art of silent power and transform your life with calm strength, subscribe now and hit the bell. Don't miss the journey to your strongest self. The power of silent waiting goes beyond mere patience. It is a deliberate practice of self-mastery. When you learn to wait calmly without uttering a word, you command a presence that speaks volumes. This kind of power isn't loud or aggressive. It's subtle, yet profoundly effective. In today's fast-paced world, people are conditioned to expect immediate gratification and instant reactions. This creates an environment where emotional impulsiveness often dictates interactions. But when you resist this urge and embrace silent waiting, you break free from the cycle of reactive behavior. Silent waiting allows you to see situations with clarity. Instead of reacting impulsively, you observe, analyze, and understand the dynamics at play. This thoughtful approach disarms manipulation and diffuses tension. It positions you as someone who controls their emotions rather than being controlled by them. Moreover, this patience cultivates resilience. Each moment you choose silence over reaction strengthens your mental armor. You learn that your value isn't tied to how loudly you respond, but to the calm and confidence you carry inside. The true mastery of silent waiting lies in its ability to transform your relationships. Others begin to respect your composure, your boundaries, and your inner strength. They recognize that your silence is not weakness, but a strategic shield that protects your well-being. Remember, waiting is not passive. It's an active choice that builds power. It teaches you to move with intention, speak with impact, and live with purpose. By mastering silent waiting, you gain a level of control that reshapes your life and influences those around you profoundly. Silent waiting is not about passivity or surrender. It's a powerful act of resistance and control that flips the script in your favor. When you choose silence over impulsive speech, you disrupt the expectations of those around you. They anticipate a reaction, a defense, or even a confrontation, but instead, you remain calm, collected, and unshaken. This quiet strength unsettles manipulators and toxic people because it strips away their fuel, the emotional reactions they thrive on. Without your immediate response, their tactics lose impact. They begin to question their own influence over you, and this uncertainty weakens their grip. Moreover, waiting quietly enables you to gather information and build perspective. It creates space for reflection, allowing you to distinguish between what truly matters and what is merely noise. This discernment helps you prioritize your energy, focusing it where it counts and conserving it where it doesn't. In relationships, this means you no longer react to every slight or provocation. Instead, you cultivate patience and understanding, choosing when and how to engage. This selective response reinforces your boundaries and communicates strength without aggression. Practicing silent waiting also deepens your connection to Stoic principles. It teaches acceptance of things beyond your control and fosters inner peace. The storm may rage around you, but your calm center remains intact, unshaken by external chaos. Over time, this mastery of silent waiting reshapes your identity. You become someone who doesn't just survive adversity but thrives because of it. Your presence commands respect, and your silence carries weight. People notice, and your power grows quietly but undeniably. Remember, power is often most potent when it is unseen. Silent waiting is the unseen force that changes outcomes, breaks toxic cycles, and elevates your life beyond the noise. Have you ever wondered why silence can be louder than words? Why does waiting calmly without reacting hold a power that few truly understand? It's because silence creates space, a space where control shifts, where emotions settle, and where strength quietly builds. When you master the art of silent waiting, you break free from the constant cycle of reaction. This is not about ignoring the world or hiding from challenges. It's about choosing your moments, conserving your energy, and letting your calm be your loudest statement. But here's the real question. Are you ready to stop chasing validation, to stop reacting to every provocation, and instead let your silence do the talking? To gain power not by force but by mastery of your own emotions. This journey demands patience and awareness. It invites you to look inward, to recognize the triggers that push your buttons, and to decide which battles truly deserve your energy. Because every moment spent reacting unnecessarily is a moment stolen from your peace. By embracing silent waiting, you're not just surviving toxic dynamics, you're transforming them. You become a presence that cannot be shaken or manipulated easily. Your silence becomes a fortress, your patience a weapon. So I ask you, what would your life look like if you stopped reacting and started waiting quietly with intention? Would your relationships change? Would your stress decrease? Would you find a deeper sense of control and peace? If you want to unlock more hidden powers of calm and control, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell now. Don't miss a single moment of transformation coming your way.